Good morning, everyone. We're going to be doing a reading now for those of you that are Aquarius that are in a twin flame connection. So you could be Sun Aquarius, you could be Moon, rising sign, Venus sign, or you could be watching for an Aquarius. So take what resonates, leave the rest. If you feel it in your heart and soul, it resonates. The whole message could be for you, or only parts of the message could be for you. Just take what is meant for you and enjoy. If something resonated with you and you like it, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We're going to be doing what's coming up in the week for those Aquarius who are in a twin flame connection. I'm just going to gotta clear it all out. Okay. We're going to be looking at what is on the surface of the connection, what is hidden or subconscious, what direction the connection will take this week, what is being released energetically from the connection, and where's the connection moving to, as well as, also a message from the Divine Masculine's higher self and the Divine Feminine's higher self, and they may not be Aquarius, but they are speaking to the Aquarius collective in a twin flame connection. So we got what's on the surface of the connection, what is being hidden or subconscious in the connection for Aquarius in the twin flame. What is hidden or subconscious? Where is the direction? What direction is the connection taking this week for you? Yeah, baby. The big old Ace of Wands. All right. What is being released energetically from this connection for Aquarius? Yeah, this is a great place to be. Good. Okay. And, where's the connection moving to? Perfect. So what we have on the bottom, in the underlying energy, we have the Three of Wands and we have the King of Pentacles. So what I get from this is what's sort of the underlying energy of the connection is envisioning the future and being very passionate and excited about the future, and what that means stability-wise. Like, whenever I see the King of Wands, I hear, like, Mr. Big Deal. Like, this is like entrepreneurship. This is really making bank. Like, you really have your sights set on abundance for your life, and that's totally the energy that's going to be driving the connection this week. Like, the two of you are really focused on abundance in your lives, whether you're together in the physical or not. As twin flames, you mirror a lot of the same stuff you're going through. They might be different circumstances, but it's the same emotional lessons that you're going through. So you're both really focused on envisioning your future and what that means abundant wise, both financially, emotionally. But it's very much in the physical. Like, what are you physically going to be doing? And that's an awesome energy to be in. So speaking of twin flames, and I'm just going to kind of I'm going to speak to that right now. I'm starting a series on Instagram just talking about what a twin flame is, what the journey is all about, sort of like what, just the characteristics of the journey so that people can kind of have a basic understanding. There's really no rules or limits or whatever when it comes to the twin flame journey, but if you follow me at Candy Wishman on Instagram, I feel like it'll help you understand how the twin flame connection works. Sorry, I was looking for a card that helps me explain this card. So But if you follow me at Candy Wishman on Instagram, there's 20 to 25 different points that just based on what I've channeled, based on what I've experienced, what other people have experienced in the twin flame connection, it sort of kind of helps you define what you're going through if you're still wanting to learn more about twin flames. So what is on the surface of the connection this week? This is like ultimate death of the ego, baby. Like there is no room for ego in your journey anymore. So this may be for very specific twins that have been fighting their ego. It's now brought to the surface. Like it's sort of like a surrender. You're being asked to surrender. And this is a very forceful energy. There's a forcefulness here. And the ego is going to fight, and it's going to sabotage, and it's going to try and fight this death because it doesn't want to go, it doesn't want to get to the back seat. It still wants to drive the car. But what's in the hidden and subconscious part of the connection is this is the Judgment card. But when I think of this card, I see this. I see us shedding our ego and becoming this beautiful, pure light that we truly are. And even though you can't see that right now because this is what's on the surface, this is what's going on in the background of the connection. You're shedding the negative energy. You're shedding the things that no longer serve. You're shedding the judgments of others that have layered the pure soul that you are inside. So that's releasing. So we're going to put that there. And that's not in the releasing energy, but that's what's happening when we allow the ego to surrender. So it's moving your connection into a direction of creativity and expansion. You are expanding yourself. And perhaps the creativity has to do with what you're going to be doing in an entrepreneurial level, or whatever new project or whatever abundance you're creating in your life. This is where the direction you're headed in the right direction is what I'm hearing. The energy that's going to be released is the Hanged Man. So that feeling of being stuck and stagnant is releasing from your connection this week. There's not going to be you don't need to be shifted because your shift in perspective is allowing your ego to surrender. So that's sort of like once the ego surrenders, once you've shed all the things that no longer serve, the release, that stuck stagnant energy is going to release for you. And it's going to move your connection into a state of refinement. You're going to start working with the details. You're seeing the big picture, so now you're going to start refining them. You're going to refine who you are, what you want, what exactly does your future entail in a very detailed, specific way. But the beauty about that, the beauty of letting the ego go and allowing this pure part of your soul to come out, is that the details are going to be without the expectation. Right? We've been taught to make goals and to make specific things, and if we do these specific things, this is what the specific outcome will be. But now you're facing those things, and you're sort of like lining out what you want to do, but you're letting go of the expectation of the outcome. You're just being like, I want to do these things because these certain things will make me feel a certain way. They will put me in a certain place energetically. And I think that's really going to be that space of where that creative expansiveness comes from. Or maybe it's sort of like, I feel like there's a loop, like that catch-22, where the creative expansiveness is allowing you to refine yourself, but the refining of yourself is also helping with your creative expansiveness. All right, so let's see what the Divine Masculine has to say to the collective of Aquarius in the twin flame connection right now. What do they have to say to those who are in the twin flame connection and identify with the Aquarius zodiac? Your love is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because when we really learn to love ourselves energetically, when we allow the egos to surrender, when we allow that pure light of our soul to shine through, we move to a higher state of love within, which ultimately brings a higher state of love without. Almost immediately. Perseverance. Yeah. So guys, he's very, I don't know who this divine masculine is, but he's very excitable. He's very like, yeah, because you're persevering. There's a lot you're going through, but you're still very passionate and powerful and very, very engaged in your own self-empowerment. Like, you know, you've got this. That's what I'm hearing. And when you're in that state of, I can handle this, I can do whatever I set my mind to, you raise yourself, you raise your vibration to a higher state of love, which brings in all of these abundant things for you. So he's very like, I feel like he's a cheerleader. He's cheering you on. He is like, you have got this. You're persevering already, right? You've persevered through so much. You're allowing your heart chakra and your crown chakra to work in unison together, and because then the knowledge and the information you're getting from your crown chakra is bolstering your heart chakra to open up and guide your information. It's sort of, I almost see it's like the information's coming through the crown chakra, but you're not getting it until it goes through your heart chakra, so you see it from that pure loving place. So what does the divine feminine's higher self need to say to the Aquarius? Those in the Aquarius collective who are in a twin flame connection. What does the divine feminine's higher self have to say? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. What I'm hearing very clearly is to enjoy this journey. There's no other journey that you will experience in your life that is like the one you are on right now. And when you start to enjoy the moments, even when they're rough and dirty and make you feel down, know that it's sort of like, what I'm seeing very clearly is, so it's sort of like, imagine you're like at the end of your workout, but you still have to climb 100 stairs. So you're like 50 stairs up and you're just looking at the other 50 stairs like, oh my God, I'm just so tired right now. But but if you look back and you see the last 50 stairs, you're like, holy crap, I can really enjoy this moment. Like, it's like that it's sort of like enjoying the fruits of your labor, even in the middle of what you're doing. That's going to attract more positivity into your life. Love, baby. It's all about love. Yes. I commit to the practice of seeing good in all things, right? So like I said, you're in the middle of the staircase and you're just exhausted, but you know what? You just did 50 stairs. You're ready to do the next 50, and you know when you get to those 100 stairs, you're going to be at a whole new level. You're going to see things from a whole new perspective. Maybe you started at the bottom of the stadium stairs and you run all the way to the top of the stadium stairs. It's a completely different view from the bottom of the stairs and the top. So just keep trucking, because you've got this. Like, they're both cheerleaders. I don't know if these are two counterparts. I have no idea. But they're like, be proud of what you're doing. Enjoy the moments that you're doing them, because that is where you are going to have this creative expansiveness. This is where the most satisfaction is going to happen, and it's all based around love and the vibration of love. So be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing week.